Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing another green inspired eye look, and it's going to be featuring the Storybook Cosmetics. This is the Robin Hood that was featured in a BoxyCharm a couple of months back. So looking at the color story, you have a nice yellow, a very deep brown, and a green. So I'm going to be doing a look with this today. I'm going to be pairing it with one of my favorites because I love dark lipsticks. So I'm going to be pairing it with the ColourPop Ursula Matte lipstick, which is this very deep burgundy berry color. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get into the makeup. I'm going to be going in with this Wet n Wild fluffy crease brush. I'm going to get my mirror so I can actually see what I'm doing. And I'm going to start with this yellow shade right here, which is Quiver. And we're just going to take that. I've already primed my lids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So I'm just going to go right into the crease with that yellow and start blending it out. It's kind of a mustardy yellow. So that's going to go really well with the kind of darker green-brown that we're going for today. So we're just going to go in and get that started. I love these shadows. I know there was a lot of controversy about, is it made in China? Is it Storybook Cosmetics? Okay, look, I'm going to tell you straight up, I own a Storybook Cosmetics eyeshadow palette that I actually bought at Ulta. It's the Wizardry and Witchcraft palette. I don't see a difference between how those shadows blend out and how these shadows blend out. So if it's made in China or if it's made by Storybook Cosmetics, they got the formula right. So I don't care. That is my point on that. Anyway, so I'm going to go back to blending this eyeshadow. Getting a little bit more used to this ring light. I did some adjustments on my camera, so hopefully I'm not looking so washed out now. Besides the fact that I'm really pasty and I'm going to look washed out and stuff. So, moving on to the next eye. Just blending. I was going to do my makeup yesterday because I've got a lot of videos to shoot that are not makeup related. But I decided to be lazy because I was up all the night before because my sleep patterns are off now, and I slept all day yesterday. Maybe eventually I will get back right. So I got up early today, taken a shower, washed my face, got some dry patches kind of hanging out on my face that I'm not too happy with, but you know. I live in the South and I can't figure out whether it wants to start changing over to spring or if it wants to actually be winter. One day I'm freezing to death and grabbing a hoodie. The next day I'm like riding around with my windows down because it's hot. It's weird. Welcome to the South. Anyway. Okay. So I have that all blended out. I'm going to change brushes. This is a e.l.f. contouring eyeshadow brush. It's a little bit more densely packed and smaller. And we're going to go into the Merry Men, which is this green right here. It's kind of a evergreen, kind of foresty green. Just a pretty green. We're going to go and deepen up that crease with that green right there. And just go back and forth, blending that out. want to make sure to definitely, since we're going from yellow to that like more deeper green, that you blend it very well, or it's going to be like stark line. Don't want that. Anyway, I'm just going back and forth, making sure everything is blended. That's the reason why I'm going for a more densely packed brush, so I can make sure that I can go back and forth right there in that like tight crease line. Okay, now we're going to move on to the other eye. This is the eye that always gives me problems, so yay. Go me. Got that in stereo. I'm going to turn that off for a minute. I have a speaker over here because I was listening to YouTube and phone notification got it in stereo. Kind of freaked me out for a minute. So I just caught the Keemstar Onision Part 1 interview, and I really wished anybody but Keemstar would have done this interview. I think Keemstar is going to make a big gigantic joke out of this. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of that yellow just to brush across the top there. I think Keemstar is going to make a gigantic joke out of this situation, and these are serious charges. This is not a joke. This is not a money grab. This is a serious situation. I'm going to go in with this Moda shader brush into the shade Forest, which is that deep brown right there. I don't like Keemstar's attitude so far about the whole situation. And we're going to deepen up this outside V right here with that brown and bring it all together. I think Keemstar takes it as a whole joke and a ratings grab so that he can make money. He wants the views so that he gets the money, where other people are making these videos not for the views, but for the attention that it's going to bring to get justice for these girls. So I'm not too happy with the fact that Keemstar is the one that's doing this interview. So far, it is a joke. He didn't even do his own research. He is using another YouTuber's research. So I watched that this morning and went, anyway. But that's my 2 cents on that. I'm going to take a clean brush that has no product on it, and we're just going to blend this brown up into this yellow. Might dab a little bit into that yellow so that we can transition right there just a little bit. Okay. I like how that looks. We're going to do the other eye now. But leave your comments down below what you think about that whole Onision situation, and who do you think would have been a better interviewer? I'm a Shane Dawson fan. I don't think Shane should have done this either, because he would have gotten way too attached and it would have drained him. But I seriously would have rather him, I would have rather the interview go to Chris Hansen, who has been taking this from the beginning, then Keemstar. I'm sorry, Keemstar is just making it a views thing. He's broken an interview up into like 4 parts so that he can get more views. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so that is what I've been watching this morning, getting myself even more agitated than normal. It's like, watch Keemstar's interview. Watch reactions to Keemstar's interview. React to Keemstar's interview. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to take this clean, fluffy brush and blend out that brown. I'm going to dip a little bit into the yellow and blend it out. Okay. Now that we have that done, let's go to the lid. For the lid, I'm going to dip into Robin Hood, which is this deep green shimmer right here, which looks like that. Oh, I love this ring light for the shimmers. Look at that. That is so pretty. That's going to go right here on this outer edge of my lid. Just a little bit more. We're going to do about half of the lid in this beautiful green shimmer. Okay, and then for the other half of the lid, clean my finger off. We're going to go into Maid Marian, which is this beautiful yellowy gold shimmer. Ooh, look at that. That's going to go on the inner portion right here of the lid. And we're just going to kind of tap that on there. Okay, now I kind of do need something in the middle. What do I need? What do I need? Let's look. I have 2 more Storybook Cosmetics. I have Wizardry and Witchcraft and Little Briar Rose. I'm going to go into Little Briar Rose, and I'm going to go into this shade Enchanted right here. I'm just going to take that and tap it right in the middle of these 2 shades on my lid, just to try to bring them together a little bit, because they're kind of clashing. Okay. That is good. That works. Stick those back over there. Put that back over there. We're going to grab for that in just a second. When we go to do the under eye, and all of that jazz. Okay. Now then, I'm going to come back with my face primed and my foundation and stuff on, and we're going to do the rest of the face. But just to give you a rundown of the products I'm going to use, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Matte Primer, my No Pore Balloon Primer from Touch and Soul. For foundation, I'm using my L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte. My concealer situation, because I'm trying to use this crap up so I can get it out of my collection, is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer mixed with the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. And then I'm going to be setting my face with my Physicians Formula Translucent Powder. And I'm going to be baking with Coty Airspun because I'm trying to get this crap out of my collection as well. And when I have all of that done and we're finished baking and everything, we're going to come back. We're going to do the rest of the face. We're going to do the under eye situation and reveal the final look. So, be back soon. Okay, guys. So, let's get back to the lower lash line and finish this eye look. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this AOA Studios E112 brush, and it's kind of like a chunky pencil brush. That's what I like to use for my lower lash line. I'm going to go in with Quiver, which is that yellow that we used in the crease. And I'm just going to take that all along the lash line, all the way across. I'm just taking it on the very tip of this. So now I'm going to clean that off, and I'm going to use the edge of this, and I'm going to go into Forest, which is that deep brown, and we're going to smoke out the outer third of my eye. With just some like quick back and forth motions. Okay. Now that that is done, I'm going to take a little bit, this is Stila in the shade Forever. I'm going to take that and line the front portion of my lower lash line. Just to add a little bit of sparkle. And then we're going to go into, this is Wet n Wild's Mega Glow Eyeshadow Trio. This is from their like Jewel or something collection. I can't remember what collection this was from. But I'm going to go into this very, it looks white, but it has like a green undertone to it. This is the palette Jade. All three of these are shimmers. So I'm going to take this light one right up here, and I'm going to use that as an inner corner highlight. Okay. Now that I have that done, that is what we're looking at for the eye look. I'm going to line with Game of Thrones Lannister Gold eyeliner from Urban Decay and do lashes. But I'll do the big reveal of the final look so I don't look so flat here in just a second, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I took a little bit of Urban Decay's Game of Thrones Lannister Gold eyeliner. I did my tight line and my waterline. I used Tarte's Big Eco mascara, which I'm really liking this mascara for my mascara today. For the rest of my face, I kind of did my usual Tarte Park Avenue Princess for my contour, Wet n Wild's Ticket to Brazil bronzer. I used Maybelline Fit Me. This is Coral Blush. For highlighter, I did a mix of Jeffree Star's Supreme Frost in the shade Frozen Peach. And I topped it with the Artist Couture Summer Haze Loose Highlighter. Also took the Artist Couture Loose Highlighter and highlighted underneath my brow bone to finish off the eye look. And then, of course, I used Ursula from the ColourPop Disney Villains collection as my lipstick because I love a dark lipstick. But this is the final look. I used my Hard Candy setting spray to set my face today, and I am quite happy with how this look turned out. So in the comment section down below, let me know what you think of the look. What do you think of using the green as I did? It is kind of right there. It's very wearable. It's not just like in your face. Like I said at the beginning of the month, green is a wearable makeup product. Stop being afraid of it. Wear it loud and proud, or wear it as a very subtle hint in your makeup. Anyway, remember, green is for Cerebral Palsy Awareness, and March is Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month. So get out there and support your Cerebral Palsy warriors. And in the description box down below, there are 3 ways to support this channel: Patreon, PayPal, and Minds. Also, there are 2 links down below to support the Cerebral Palsy Awareness warriors. Both of those are down in the description box. Also, linked down in the description box are all of my social medias. It's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, also my emails down there. And there are 2 links down below. Neither of them are affiliates. One is for BoxyCharm, where I got things like this Artist Couture highlighter, this Park Avenue Princess palette, all of my Luxie brushes, things of that nature. And there's also a link for Tribe Beauty Box, where I get tons of cool products that I love. With all that said, guys, that's going to end this video for today, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.